Hi everyone! So this is going to be kind of a different type of video, and it's going to be a tour of my anime list. And this was inspired by the anime man Joey. He did a video kind of roasting how he rated some of the anime he's watched that may have been from a long time ago. So I'm not gonna particularly be doing that, but kind of just to introduce you to my tastes, or like what I like, what I've seen in the past 6 years, since it says I joined in November 2nd, 2014. It's like almost a little past my 6-year anniversary. Woohoo! So this is my profile for Luna. Yeah, I'll put the link, so if you want to look at it in your own time, feel free. I think I have my manga list privated, so you can't really look at that. Maybe I'll make it public, but today we're just gonna look mostly at anime. So on my front page, you can see my stats, and my mean score is 8.3, which means that I am pretty generous with my ratings. Like, even if I think something sucks, I'll give it like no less than a 7. So that's why some of these might seem high for my ratings. Plus, keep in mind, some of these I watched in 2014, so my opinion has probably changed. So what I'm watching, y'all can see Haikyuu, the new season. I recently finished Beastars because everyone told me to watch it, and I was so skeptical. And actually, like, when I went to Barnes & Noble the other day, I was buying manga, and the cashier was like, hey, like, do you recommend this series? I was buying Dr. Stone, and I was like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, like, what kind of series do you like? And he said, the last thing I watched was this one called Beastars, and my ass said, oh, the furry anime? Yeah, I was so embarrassed. And he was like, yeah, I didn't think I would like it either, but it's actually really good. So yeah, a lot of my friends have told me to watch it, and I watched it, and I can confirm that it is pretty good, and I'm excited for the second season. I don't know if I'll read the manga, but I'll definitely be tuning in for the next season. I think it comes out next year sometime. And then Maid-sama, I was in the mood for some shoujo the other day, and this is one of the only ones I haven't seen. My best friend loves shoujo, so she made me watch all the classic shoujo series, and this was just one that she never made me watch because she thought I would hate it. And to be honest, it's okay. Like, it's pretty old, so you can excuse some of the jokes and stuff, but like, if it was made today, I don't think it would fly. So it's cute, it's okay. So I don't know, I'm almost done. I have like 3 more episodes. And then scrolling on some manga, what I've been reading, Yamushi Pedal, last updated in 2018 because, yeah, it got serialized, so then they stopped translating it like sketchily, so that's why I haven't updated it in a long time. So I will buy the new volumes when it gets up to like where I've read, which will take a while. And then Ultraman is a shoujo series I started. I bought the first volume, and then I bought a lot more volumes because I actually liked the first volume. So yeah, so let's go down a little bit. You can see, you can put on my anime list. I didn't explain what my anime list is. So it's like a big database of, like, you can track what you're watching, what you're reading, if you thought it was good or not, if you completed it, you dropped it, you plan to watch. It's really helpful to kind of categorize everything, so I like to use it. So just to get to know me a little better, here are, I haven't updated this in a while, but this is still pretty accurate from what I'm looking at. So my favorite anime of all time, Durarara, Code Geass, Death Note, Ping Pong the Animation, Rainbow. This anime is very, I think I'll get into it when I go through like my full list, but Nana, Kids on the Slope, Hunter x Hunter, Terror in Resonance, and Bakuman. And for manga, I like Wandering Sun, Yaomushi Pedal, Kimitsu Boku, Crocus Basketball, Bokura no, and The World God Only Knows. Wow, I read this so long ago. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then characters, Lelouch, Makoto, Tsukishima, whose my channel is named after, Miyuki, Izaya, Kurapika. So, yeah. I don't know what more to say about that, but okay. So let's go into my anime list. So in here you can see how things are categorized. So this one is what I'm currently watching. So I'm watching this basketball anime. It's okay. It was ongoing, and then I kind of stopped so I could so it could keep going and I could catch up. And I have watched 36 episodes of that. Beelzebub, I just watched one episode randomly. I don't know if I'll continue that. It reminds me of Gintama. And then Free, the last season, one of my guilty pleasure shows. You'll see a lot of those on here. Haikyuu and then Maid-sama. So before we go to like my completed shows, I guess we could go to On Hold. So these are the series that like 2 years ago I started, and then I kind of like got out of anime for a long time, so I never continued them, and I don't know if I will. So Aka, I have some of the manga of this. It was okay. I don't know if I'll continue it. Some of these I was really close to completing. All Out is a rugby anime. Assassination Classroom, I read the manga and I didn't want to continue the second season because it would make me too sad. Shoujo, Baby Steps is a tennis anime. Bakano is from the author of Durara, and I don't know why I never continued it. Tokura ga Ita, it was a shoujo that had a weird turn in the middle, so I stopped watching it. Some random shows, I don't even know. Bungo Stray Dogs, I know is very popular, but the first episode was okay, I think. Gintama with an apostrophe mark. I don't know what season this is, but I swear I've watched like 200 episodes of that. Just some other random. Crocus Basketball, I finished the manga, but I stopped at the very end of the anime because I didn't want it to end. Like, I didn't want to solidify that the end was near, so I never finished the anime. Just more random series. So yeah, okay. I don't know. Okay, now we can go to my plan to watch. This is very old, keep in mind. I don't think I want to watch most of these anymore, but I got some on here, like Erased. That's on Netflix, right? I might watch it eventually. Fully Cooley, I'm gonna get crucified. I haven't seen it. The second season of some things like Hibike Euphonium. What is this called? Kami-sama Kiss. Some movies. Orange. My friend begged me to watch that. Attack on Titan season 2. I guess I only watched season 1. Which I did enjoy, but then my friends were all reading the manga and I kind of got spoiled a lot for what happened, so then I didn't really want to watch it anymore. So that's not their fault, but that's just what happened. Okay, so for what we've all been waiting for, my completed list. So I should have gone through and kind of cleaned this up a bit because I don't want to expose myself too much, but I'm not going to go through every single one, but just some things that stand out to me and like some scores that I might change. So something I recently watched was March Comes In Like a Lion, which I thought was pretty interesting. It's about shogi. 91 Days, kind of like a mafia style. I'm very into the crime sort of genre outside of anime as well. Like, I like watching true crime and like documentaries and stuff like that. So anything with like gang type stuff, crime, prison, anything like that, I will probably like. So that's why I probably gave it such a high score. Some of these I don't remember though. Like AKB, this was my first anime ever, and I rated it an 8. I guess it was good. Sweetness and Lighting, that was a cute one about a father and daughter. Anohana, sad as shit. Everyone knows it's sad. The first season of Ass Class. Let me see. Pokemon, one of my favorites. All 3 seasons. Beastar is what I just watched. Boku no Hero. I really like the manga of Boku no Hero, and I also like the anime. I like read the manga before I watched the anime, like way before when it came out. So I was an OG, okay? And then it got super popular. So I'm happy that it got super popular. And I actually saw the movie premiere at Anime Expo. I didn't mark that I've seen it, but I have seen it. Let me see. Clannad. See, as I'm scrolling through, the lowest score you will see is a 7. And that's because, yeah, I'm nice like that. Even though if you look at the ratings, like what they mean, 5 means like average, 7 means like very good still. So yeah, I should have been more honest with my ratings, but yeah, we'll keep going. Code Geass, love Code Geass. Daily Life of High School Boys. So this is a genre, I don't even know what to call this genre, but it's like a group of dumb high school guys that do stuff. That's one of my genres. That's like my guilty pleasure genre, and there's a couple other on here. Like from my manga list, Kimi to Boku is one of my favorite series, and that is what that genre is. And I also really like sports series because I did a lot of sports growing up, so I just like feel a sentimental connection to them. So like Days is a soccer. I played soccer in middle school and elementary school. Death Note, classic. Death Parade, awesome, great art. Banging OP, Devilman Crybaby. This was one of the shows I watched when I wasn't really watching anime because it was on Netflix, and it's sometimes I will recommend it to people if I know that they can stomach certain things. It's graphic, but it's pretty good. Diamond Ace, baseball, anime, great. Tokusei, oh, I love this manga, and I'm really glad that it got a movie. The animation is also really true to the art style, and I really like it. It's Shonen Ai. Dr. Stone, one of my recent faves. Durarara, my all-time fave. My guilty pleasure show is Free. Listen, why did I give it a 10? Okay, I'm not stupid. I know that it's, like, in theory, not a good show, but, like, it's just comforting. I did competitive swimming for 15 years, so when I heard that a swimming anime was coming out, I was all over that, and then it kind of turned out to be, like, really fan servicey, but, like, the relationships are cute, and I like the characters, and yeah, I will always love Free. I don't think it deserves a 10, but I put it as a 10, I guess. Fruits Basket. I know that there's a reboot and it's more true to the manga, but the first Fruits Basket I did not like very much. I would probably give it like a 5 now. Gangsta, another like gang type, and one of the main character is deaf, I believe, and it was really interesting, but I think the execution was not that good. Gekken Shoujo, cute. Genshiken, I actually bought the manga for this, and I remember really liking it. I give it a 9 and an 8, so I'm excited. It's about like a college anime/manga club, which is really interesting. Jin no Seiji or Silver Spoon, I remember really liking that as well. I might pick up the manga for that. It's about a guy who goes to an agricultural high school. Gintama. Okay, I watched 201 episodes of Gintama, which is because one of my close friends really liked it, and I do like it, but the comedy style is not really my taste, but I tried 200 episodes, so no one can tell me that I didn't try. Given, a recent fave, I watched it recently. Haikyuu, I wouldn't rate Haikyuu a 10, but I gave it a 10. Read the manga. Italia. Ooh, we're going into my dark past here. Yeah, I know there's a new season coming out, which I was shocked because, like I said, with that other series, what was I talking about? Maid-sama, these jokes would not fly, so I thought they were funny whenever this came out, but I would not rate it a 10 anymore. Haruo Musiko, so this is Wandering Sun in English. So, this series is my favorite manga series, but the anime is also very beautiful. And so a little bit about me, since we're getting to know me now. I am a lesbian. So when I was in high school, kind of like figuring out my sexuality, I watched every single like LGBT anything anime. So this is one of them. This is about coming to terms with your gender and also sexuality, and it's really interesting. But as I get further down this list, you'll see other things I've watched that I definitely would not rate the same today, but like I watched everything, keep in mind, the good, the bad, and the ugly, just to see some type of like representation. And in recent years there have been much better examples than what was available back when did I start watching? 2014. So I'm happy with how like Japan has progressed and like just these series in general. But I will still highly recommend Wandering Sun. It's one of the good ones. I rated it a 10. The same author has Oihana, which is a Yuri show, and I didn't like it as much, but I still would sometimes recommend that as well if you're like desperate for something. And then Hunter x Hunter, classic, love it, 10 out of 10. I hope the manga continues one day. Oh, like I was saying, Gentle Romantica, I would give this a 1 now, because like now that I'm older and I see how toxic some of the tropes were in that show, no, that's not okay. And I will talk about it, I think, in a video. I'm going to do like a recommendations list of shows with like LGBT themes and like good representation, and then I'll also include some of the like problematic tropes that are in a lot of specifically yaoi and shonen ai shows and manga. Oh, this is one I recently watched, Run with the Wind. It was really like I didn't expect to be hit that hard. Like, it's a show about running but in college, and it's interesting to see more shows based in college, because that is more my age group. I won't expose my age, but my age group. And yeah, it was just so good. I will, if you like sports or any type of like coming of age, friendship, anything like that, watch this. It's so good. Kimi to Boku, like I said, one of my favorite manga series. The anime is also good. It's cute. It's slice of life. The group of high school boys genre that I was talking about. A Silent Voice, a beautiful movie. I'm pretty sure everyone has seen it. I also have the manga for this. Princess Jellyfish. I also really like this show. It's a josei. I don't really like shoujo, but I will occasionally like josei, which is like romance geared towards older people. So like Princess Jellyfish, and then also Nana is one of my favorites. Crocus Basketball, great. People get mad at me because I haven't seen Slam Dunk, but I really like Crocus Basketball, and I know I don't think I would rate at least the first season a 10 because it's basketball, but it's not real basketball. Like, they have powers and stuff, but like I like more of the aspects of like the relationships between the characters, not necessarily like the basketball, quote unquote basketball. Love Live, definitely would not give a 9 now, but it's cute, it's fun, there's girls. Lovely Complex, this is probably one of my favorite shoujo series. It's about a tall girl and a short guy, basically, but it's really funny and it's really cute. It's kind of old though. Here's Nana. I think the mangaka is also like sick or injured for that, so I don't know if it'll ever continue, but it kind of ended off in a weird, not the anime, but the manga ended up in kind of a concerning endpoint, so I hope it does get continued. I think it's been like 10 years though, so who knows. Ichiro Days is another dumb high school boy group one, which is also really cute. I have some of the manga in Japanese. It's not serialized though. Number 6 is one of the shows I would put in my good representation of LGBT plus themes category. It's not heavily focused on that. The main plot is really cool. It's like a dystopian type genre, and then the romance aspect is just on the side. It's nothing. And I like when shows do that. Like, they don't focus in on like, ooh, they're gay, you know? It's just there. Big Wind Up. Oh my gosh, I missed them. This is so cute. It's a baseball anime. Also, One Outs. One Outs is not cute. It's like a scary, not scary, but it's like more serious. Big Wind Up is really cute. It's about a guy with like social anxiety and his journey to become more confident in himself as the pitcher of the team, and it's just so cute. I would stick by my 10 rating on that. My Love Story, this is also a shoujo that I like a lot. It's about a guy who is like, in the author's words, not mine, like ugly, and he saves this girl and she like falls in love with him basically. It's really cute as well. Oron, classic. Paradise Kiss is by the author of Nana, and it's another josei series, and I really like it as well, and I will put it on my LGBT plus themes list. Ping Pong the Animation, one of my favorite sports anime of all time. It's really beautiful. It doesn't focus that much on the sport, but like, I'm not gonna spoil too much, but it's really beautiful, and that 10 is deserved. Rainbow, I can't pronounce the rest of the title, but this show is I've never seen anyone talk about it, but it is so good. It's one of my favorite. It is about a prison, about a group of guys in a prison, and basically like the terrible treatment in the prison, and then like also their lives once they get out. And like, I don't know if this is just so niche that no one else has seen it, but it is so good. I'm also reading the manga. It's ongoing. School Days. Oh, School Days is the only show I've rated less than a 7 so far. I think everyone knows what School Days is. If you haven't, then I don't know if you want to watch it or not, but it's like one, yeah. Another yaoi series that I would rate way lower than I did. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing to look at. Okay, Your Lie in April. Okay, now that I'm older, or like way past when I've watched it, I would not give this a 9. I'm sorry, like, I don't know, I really like the classical music aspect because I like played flute and I played piano all throughout, like, up until high school, so I really like that aspect. But now that I think about it, I didn't really like the story that much, so yeah, I would rate it down, maybe a 7 or a 6 actually. Food Wars, I don't know if I would rate it a 10, but it was a fun watch while I did. I know there's a few more seasons that came out. Soul Eater, classic. Steins Gate, amazing. Another problematic Shonen series. Ooh, this was nasty. I kind of want to just delete it from my history. Sword Art Online, I wouldn't give it an 8 now. Tsuritama, this was a fishing anime, and the art is so like colorful and pretty, and I don't know if I would rate it a 10 story wise, but like the art is just so captivating, and like, so if you're looking for something cute and like kind of dumb but like pretty, then I would recommend this. Usagi Drop, the anime was good. Don't read the ending of the manga. This show, the Tatami Galaxy, is another one that the art is like super, like it's beautiful, it's trippy. I didn't really like the story that much. It's about a guy in college, and I believe he's like stuck in an eternal time loop type situation. But the art is really good. Yalpeda, one of my favorite sports series about cycling. So yeah, that's everything I've watched. There's a few other series I think I've watched that I didn't put on here, but nothing important. And so I hope that gives you kind of a sense of like what kind of shows I like, what I don't like, my guilty pleasure stuff, what I'm planning to watch, what I'm currently watching. So I hope this was entertaining. Like, I don't know if it was, but it was kind of fun for me to film. And like I said, I might be doing more in-depth reviews or like reviews of stuff to watch when you want to cry, or like I said, recommendations about like LGBT plus anime and like stuff, topics that I'm more knowledgeable about in my personal life is something I'd be interested in doing, and also maybe like a sports anime recommendation because I've watched a lot of them, you can see. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.